Hello and welcome to Love Light, the other side. We might have my dogs make an appearance because they're a little bit rowdy. I just got home from work, so yes, I do work because I don't get paid from YouTube. So I do work. So let's get you going on your reading, but they might make sounds in the background or they might bark or whatever. I have 4 dogs, so anything is possible. Okay, let's get it going here. Give me 3 cards, 3 cards, 3 cards. Give me 3 cards. Oh, there's a few there, but let's go through it anyways. So I have the 10 of Wands in the reverse. I have 3 of Cups in the upright. I have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. I have the 9 of Cups in the reverse. I have the Lovers in reverse. And I have the Page of Cups in a reverse. Right now, just looking at these cards, makes me feel like this is going to be a relationship. And as I was dealing out the cards, what was coming to me is somebody has been like feeling like they were breaking their back in relationships. Every relationship they got into, they felt like they were breaking their back. This relationship is so easy, so relaxing, that you don't have any more weight on your shoulders with this relationship. This relationship feels really free to you. It almost feels like it's a celebration compared to the other relationships you have been in. This one feels like a celebration. It feels like I finally found the one. It feels like a celebration. But, you know, your anxiety kicks in. Your anxiety kicks in with the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. And you feel as if, you know, everything's going great right now. When is the bottom going to fall? When is that first fight going to come? When is that problem going to start? Now, you've gotten so many rewards in this relationship. Okay, you've had so many rewards. With the 9 of Cups, you've had so many rewards in this relationship. This relationship has hit every single dot on your chart. But you're still feeling like, well, when is the bottom going to fall? When is the bottom going to fall? When are they going to stop doing this? When are they going to stop saying good morning to me in such a sweet way? When are they going to stop, you know, calling me and just asking me how my day was? You know, it's different than every relationship you've been in. So when is the bottom going to fall out? You know, it's almost like you're predicting the worst when you're just supposed to enjoy the relationship right now. You're just supposed to have fun. And you're making it into a problem. You're predicting that there is going to be an ending of the relationship, or you think that, oh, when this person ends up finding out what you're really like, they're not going to like you anymore and they're going to leave. Or when the bloom falls off the flower, they're going to think, oh, I don't want to be with this person anymore because the bloom has fell off the flower. And you're setting yourself up for failure. You're just supposed to enjoy the relationship, you know, but you're starting to feel like, you know, I'm not a spring chicken anymore. I have been on the dating network and the dating realm, you know. What word are they giving me here? The dating, like, network realm, circuit. You've been on the dating circuit. And, you know, you're not new to this stuff. And this, you have seen guys do everything right. Everything right. just to have the relationship progress, and now they're living with you and they've got their ass on your couch eating chips, getting chips all over it. They're not cleaning up after themselves, and they were so perfect in the beginning. And you're wondering, when is this guy going to do the same thing, or when is this guy going to show his true colors? I'm concerned about that too. I want to know if this is just like the romance period. If the person starts showing their true colors, is this going to be something that you're going to want to go forward with? Oh, I'm getting a message here. Whatever you don't give the money, because you've done that in the past, and where did that lead you? Don't give them a place to live. They have their house, you have your house. Until the relationship is really serious, don't let them surf on your couch. Guardian, you've probably got somebody out there, like some spirit out there, that's right now saying to you, okay, you've been through really, really rough relationships. And because of that energy being through rough relationships, you start assuming that every single relationship that you get into is going to be like the last one you came from. So you're a little bit scared when it comes to being in a relationship, but you want some kind of partner in crime. You want that person that you're able to go to movies with and settle down with. Winter, there may be something that comes up that shows you what the person is like. Something that makes you question, okay, why did this person do this? Maybe you or them have a awakening. You start questioning yourself, because out of every relationship that you've been in, the only common denominator was you. So you start questioning yourself. Was it me all along? Since you've had a couple of really bad apples off the tree, you're wondering now if it was just you or was it the other person. You're trying to protect yourself from something that hasn't even come to the surface yet. Okay? Because this all starts happening right in the heart of the winter. I would say roughly end of December, between end December and middle of January, you'll start seeing something, and it's going to make you question things. Like it's gonna wake you up a little bit, and it's gonna wake them up, because you might just start getting real snappy with the person, and they're just like, whoa, wait, hey, baby, why are you doing this to me? Because you're just trying to protect yourself, because there's been so many relationships that you've been in, and I'm not saying, oh, you've been on tons of relationships. No, you're not that person. It's just the relationships that you have been in. This is the stuff that you've experienced. But you start to realize that this person is a pretty good person. This is a good person. Maybe I can let my backbone slide a little bit. There's something else that's going to come up around summertime of next year, where it's going to almost, from what they're saying to me, is seal the deal for you, whether this is, in your opinion, a good guy or a good girl, or a bad guy or a bad girl, is summer. And I'm getting sink or swim. It's either, they're going to sink or they're going to swim by the time summer comes around, because you've given yourself some kind of date or something, like, okay, you're going to have a little bit of a rough patch in winter, because I don't know, maybe you go meet the family, or maybe they come and meet your family. And some of us have some real weirdos in our family, so you gotta wonder what they're thinking too, right? So that's your first sign, to see what this person is like and how they handle a situation. And that is it. You're gonna see around December, late December, or between late December and the second week of January, how this person handles certain situations, how they handle them. Do they blame you? Do they blame themselves? Do they pick fights? You're going to see something there's going to be an event that's going to happen where you get to see from your own eyes what this person is like. Sink or swim, sink or swim. Give me 3 more cards. 3 more cards about what this person is like. No, I can't give you his or her income level, phone number, or address. No, I can't do that. If you haven't met this person, but it's only for a small percentage of you that haven't quite met this person. You could meet them after this reading. 3 days after this reading, some of you might meet that person. Some of you when you're shopping for shoes. It's saying some of you in the mall. Some of you in the mall when you're in the mall. And then you're going to find out whether what this person's dedication level is at. Find out what the person's dedication level is at. Whether they're trouble or not is what I'm getting. Whether they're trouble or not. Whether they follow your values, because this is the witch's oracle cards. So when it comes to the witch's right, it's like do unto others as you'd have them done to you, blah blah blah, right? So therefore you get to find out what this person's really like. And I'm getting bubbles. I don't know why. Are you drinking bubble tea right now? I'm getting bubble tea. Something that has to do with bubbles. Let's do that again, I hear. Okay, give me a couple more cards. Couple more cards going into the future. Couple more cards going into the future. I could hear a drum roll. Couple more. Come on. I'll be changing decks pretty quick here. I think that's pretty much it. I don't think they're going to give me any more. Okay, let's shoot for 1 card. Yeah, I'm just going to... There. There's 3 cards. There are ones that were showing up anyways. In your mind sight, you're saying there must be some... If this person can get through a family dinner with your family, and I can hear you laugh, well, they could pretty much get through anything. Especially if they meet your cousin that starts with an S. Their name starts with an S. I don't know if it's Cece. Like, it's S, though. It's not a C. But it's like the way you say it is Cece, which it's supposed to be like Sissy, but you call them Cece. If they can get through the family dinner with Stephen, if they can get through the family dinner, then you think that they're magic. And you're gonna tempt them too. You're going to test them. You want to see how far you can push them. But you got to remember something. If they're not pushing back and you keep on pushing, you're going to throw them right over top of the hill and they're not going to come back. Banish. Well, you're trying to see how they're going to handle situations. They handle the situations according to what you think they should handle the situations, then they don't have to be banished. But if they don't handle the situations if they do handle the situations the way you feel they should handle the situations, then you're going to bring out your passion towards this person. Aha! But what I'm getting information here saying that there is going to be a past person that's going to try to come and blow this all up. There's going to be something that they're going to try to sue you with. I don't know if there was an item that this other person left behind in your home, or if they feel like they should get half their money back. Stupid people. Thinking that they should get half their money back for bills when If they lived anywhere else, they would have had to pay bills. So I don't understand that. But you might get some kind of small claims court and not the people's court. Give me 3 cards to see where we're going into the future with this ex coming back. And they behold here. You're going to have to stand up for yourself in this time. You're going to have to stand up for this. And then, you know, you might have to use resources, or you might have to contract a lawyer to see where your rights are. This might bring on new skills for you, new training for you, or it's going to bring rapid improvements to the relationship you're in right now, because someone has a criminal record. This person that you associated with, an ex, ends up getting a criminal record that you didn't know about. Oh, because they actually assaulted somebody. And you may sit down and write about this whole entire thing. Some of you actually are going through writing school in college or in university, and you're going to write about this experience that you had in this relationship, but you're going to put it in, it could be a kid book as this person being the monster in it, or it could be some kind of relationship book that you might be writing, or an essay or a passage. Going into the future, going into the future. And I'm getting, that song, don't go out tonight, if you do, take your life. On the rise. I feel, I'm just mumbling because I'm getting messages. So I'm getting songs. I can't recall the name of it. And this is the bad thing about when you're listening to spirit as you're doing readings. Sometimes you forget what certain things are called or certain things are named. Like I could be looking at an apple and I wouldn't know what the apple was because I'm getting told messages one right after the other after the other. Bad moon on the rise. So this guy that's coming back, or this girl that's coming back, that's going to try to drag you through court, that you're going to write about, is the song is about them. And going into the future, you are unlike anyone else. You are different than anybody else that is out there. That's why this person that you've met or in the relationship with right now likes you. They really like you because you're not like their exes. And you're questioning them because that person is not like your exes. So this is on an awakening. Like we just had the card here that said awakening. This is on an awakening for both of you. A rebirth. A rebirth. A awakening. A rebirth. There it is. An awakening. And a rebirth, and you guys have protection through it. I wouldn't worry too much about the ex coming back. I think things are just going to blow over. But it's just something that is going to try to put a dent in the relationship you're in right now. And you know, if you can get through the family thing, this should be nothing. Because you know, they've had exes too. I hope this resonated with you, and if it did, click the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.